Taehyung thinking, oh no, why is he following me? What does he want from me? His heart was racing as he continued walking down the hallway. Taehyung thinking, does he want something from me? Wait, does he want to me again? I mean, in the room. Taehyung tried his best to control his pace. He didn't want to look like he was scared or running away from Jungkook. He wanted to maintain at least a little dignity in front of the handsome senior. Finally reached room. Taehyung quickly unlocked the door with shaking hands. Taehyung thinking, please Lord, let me enter before I faint. As soon as the door opened, Jungkook had followed him in. Taehyung thinking, oh no, he closed on the door. He is inside the room with me alone. Try not to panic. Taehyung turned quickly, wanting to rush into the bedroom, but his foot on the smooth floor. Before he could fall, Jungkook reached out and caught him by the waist in one quick move. Jungkook turned Taehyung around and gently his back against the door, causing him there with his body. Taehyung gasped eyes widen. Jungkook stood so close that Taehyung could feel the warmth from his body. Their faces were almost touching. Taehyung thinking, what is happening? Why he is so close? I can't breathe. His entire body trembled slightly. He looked up at Jungkook, who was staring down at him with an unbearable, intense expression. Taehyung is struggling. What are you doing, senior? He didn't want to sound scared, but his wife withdrew him. Jungkook didn't move back. His face remained closed as he answered calmly, Jungkook, helping you. Taehyung frozen, his fingers clenched tightly as he sighed. Taehyung thinking, helping me? How is this helping? Wait, is he thinking what I think he is thinking? While thought rushed into his brain. Taehyung thinking, no, my way, am I going to lose it today? His heart kept spinning. Taehyung thinking, I didn't know Jungkook was this. But what if I say no? Will he mock me? Will he laugh? Will he hurt me? Taking a deep breath, Taehyung gathered all his courage. I'm not that type of person you are looking for, Senior Jungkook. Please let me go. Jungkook looked genuinely confused. Jungkook, what type of person are you then? Taehyung felt even more embarrassed. He closed his eyes tightly and tried to stop his shaking voice. Taehyung softly, I'm sorry, senior. I can't do this with you. Jungkook's expression changed slightly. His murmured and his voice became more serious. Jungkook, why can't you? It's normal and everyone is doing the same. We are just sharing a room. Taehyung began feeling his heart drop. Taehyung thinking, did he just say it's a normal like it's mean nothing? He looked his hand, slowly breathed, salad face first. Taehyung senior Jungkook. I can't live with you. Jungkook asked widen in surprise. Jungkook, what? Taehyung irritated. I said I can't live with you just because we doesn't mean you can ask me for something like that. Jungkook looked shocked, then San still tried to understand Jungkook. What? We are both boys, so it's not a big problem, right? I won't do anything bad. We can adjust. Taehyung worried deeply. His heart full, not because of fear now, but because he felt misunderstood. Taehyung, listen, senior Jungkook, I respect you, but you can't force me to do something like that. If you try again, I'll complain to the group leader. Jungkook took a step back, stunned. Jungkook quietly, but hey, did I say or do something wrong? Taehyung glared at him with hurt in his eyes. Mr. Jungkook, just because we once doesn't give you the right to disrespect me like this. I have dignity too. For the first time, Jungkook looked truly hurt. He lowered his eyes, stepping away fully and creating distance between them. Jungkook softly, "I'm sorry, Tae. I didn't know you feel this uncomfortable. I never meant to upset you." He turned towards the door, placing his hand on the door. Jungkook talked to Jin and asked for a room change. "You won't have to stay with me." As he reached for the door, Taehyung suddenly realized something. Taehyung thinking, "Wait, what is he talking about? Room change? Why would he change the room just because of? Oh no!" Taehyung quickly stepped forward and claimed Jungkook's arms. Taehyung, roommate? Jungkook turned back with a confused look. Jungkook looked down first, touching where Taehyung was still gently holding into his arms. Then he looked up at the younger boy's face. Taehyung's cheeks were bright red again. His eyes were wide, filled with panic and embarrassment. Jungkook softly, "Yes, we are roommates for the whole trip. But it's okay if you feel uncomfortable around me. I understand." He gave Taehyung a kind, understanding smile, one that somehow made Taehyung's heart beat even faster. Taehyung thinking, "Oh no, never in my life have I felt this." He cursed himself silently for all the and Washley closed his eyes, then shaking. "I'm sorry, senior. I misunderstood you. You can stay here. No need to change the room." Jungkook being confused. Jungkook gently misunderstood. He tattled his head, slightly trying to understand what Taehyung was talking about. But then, as he looked at Taehyung's face, his messy thought and awkward posture, it hit him. Taehyung opened his eyes again and saw Jungkook's confused expression that made him even more nervous. Taehyung thinking, "He's looking at me like that. Oh no, he is definitely going to figure out what I was thinking. So embarrassing." Taehyung, panicking inside, "Great, Kim Taehyung, you will ruin your whole image in front of the college heartthrob. He is going to think you are complete pervert now." Unable to handle Jungkook gaze anymore, Taehyung bowed deeply. Taehyung quickly, "Please stay here. I'll go into my bedroom and I'm sorry again." Without waiting for a reply, Taehyung quickly turned and rushed into the bedroom like a puppy running away after knocking over a top pot. Jungkook stood frozen for a moment, watching the boy disappear. He blinked once, then twice, tried to make sense of everything. And suddenly it hit him. He remembered Taehyung's blushing cheeks, the way he avoided eye contact, the way he had misunderstood earlier about sharing the room. Jungkook quietly wait. Was he thinking that his eyes slowly widened? Jungkook whispering in surprise, "What in the world?" He looked towards the bedroom door that had just been shut, then back at the space where Taehyung had stopped just a moment ago. Jungkook thinking, did he really think I was trying to do something with him? His ear turned slightly red now. A tiny smile tuggled at the corner of his Jungkook moved to himself. "Wow, what exactly were you imagining, Kim Taehyung?" He chuckled softly, rubbing the back of his neck. Still turned for the first time that day. Jungkook, the cold and serious senior of the university, let out a genuine laugh inside that quiet room, and suddenly he didn't feel like changing rooms anymore. Taekook quickly rushed into his room, shut the door, and leaned his head against it. His chest rose and fell rapidly as he closed his eyes tightly. His cheeks were burning red, and his heart was pounding like a drum. Thinking, why are you like this? Mentally yelling, you just embarrass yourself so badly in front of your crush. He stopped breathing for a second as that last word echoed in his mind. Then whispered to himself, my crush. His eyes widened, thinking, no, this is bad, this is really bad, I'm totally gone. A loud groan as he hit his forehead softly again and again. The door, why me, why now? But then suddenly, knock. A soft knock on the door made his frozen, and then a familiar voice came. Jungkook from outside gently. Hey, are you okay? Taehyung shut his eyes even tighter. Thinking, no, not now. I can't face him again. Not after what just happened. I'll meditate into the floor if I do. Jungkook nervously still from outside. Actually, I wanted to talk just for a minute. Thought felt dry. He tried to speak, but his voice cracked. Then quietly with can we talk tomorrow, please? There was a moment of silence, then waiting, hoping Jungkook would just walk away. Then Jungkook softly, okay, but can I just use the washroom first? Don't worry, I'll sleep on the living room couch. I know there's only one bedroom in the room. Hearing his wife Taehyung had squeezed with guilty. Taehyung thinking I've been such a jerk. He is being so polite and sweet, and here I am acting like an idiot. Without a second thought, Taehyung opened the door quickly, and there stood Jungkook. His expression soft, his smile kind and a little unsure. Taehyung stood there silently, his eyes on the older boy face, thinking he still looks so calm and after I acted so weird earlier. Jungkook hesitated. I'll not take long. Sorry to disturb. Taehyung blinked, realized he was still standing in the way. Taehyung nervously, yeah, sure, please come inside, senior Jungkook. He had tried to smile politely, but it came out more like an awkward, embarrassed. Jungkook gave him a small nod and walked into him out of habit and closed the door behind him. Clink. The sound of the door locking made Taehyung frozen. Taehyung thinking, panic. Oh no! I just locked the door. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me today? Taehyung internally screamed. Why did I close the door? What if he misunderstood me again? Oh my gosh, should I open it again? Pretended it was by mistake. Before he could decide, he felt something footstep and then a mom presence behind him. Taehyung was still facing the door frozen, and now Jungkook was standing right behind him, so close that Taehyung could feel the soft of fabric and the firm press of Jungkook tightly against his back. His breath caught in his throat, then panicking, he is standing so close. Why is he so close? Can he hear my heart? Of course, he probably can. Then thinking, I want to move. I really want to move, but my body it's frozen. Please, someone save me. He still like a statue, unable to turn or breathe properly. At their Jungkook face fall a little, he immediately took a step back, guilty rush into his eyes. Jungkook apologized, I'm sorry, I'll be careful next time. His energy feeling back. He didn't want to hurt Jungkook, feeling to avoid more awkwardness. He walked over to the bed, sat down, and picking up his phone without looking up. Please take a quick shower. I want to take one after you and then sleep. Jungkook nodded, noticing Taehoon's slightly upset face. Jungkook shortly, if you want, you can go first. I don't mind waiting. Without reply, Taehoon stood up quickly and rushed into his bathroom, avoiding eye contact. Jungkook let out a long sigh and sat one on the edge of the bed inside the bathroom. Taehoon turned on the shower and stood under the hot stream of water, letting it run down his body. Taehoon thinking, I just want peace. Why did I even agree to come on this trip? Now I have to suffer with all these mixed feelings. The warmth of the water helped him relax a bit. He wiped his face, he ran his finger through his wet head and leaned against the wall. Taehoon frustrated, I need to stay away from him. This is too much for my heart. Who does make me so nervous? After finishing his shower, Taehoon dried off and put on the bathrobe hanging nearby. He was still towel drying his hair, eyes closed as he opened bathroom door and walked out without thinking. He walked over to the bed only then realizing thinking, wait, where is my bag? I just scanned the room. Then it hit him, thinking, oh no, the bag haven't even arrived yet. He sat down on the bed with a pout, frustrated at himself, but then there, sitting on the other side of the bed, was Jungkook, face slightly smiled like a silly child. Thinking, oh no, he saw me like this. Why didn't I even realize he was sitting here? With help, Tim quickly grabbed the blanket and wrapped it around himself, even thought he was fully covered in the bathrobe. Thinking, why did I act like that? I am not. We both bought this. We shouldn't even matter. Jungkook, noticing his panic, quickly turned his face away, feeling just as awkward. That's when his gaze dropped for a second and he caught a sign of the handbag, soft and smooth. His waist was small, almost his skin looked like under the soft light. Jungkook thinking, wide eyes, how can someone look this soft? His waist, it could fit perfectly in my hands. His eyes slowly moved on to the curve of the home. Now visible thought the soft bathrobe and the sports he had quickly on under it, thinking what what I am even thinking, his thoughts were interpreted with Taehoon now wearing a large t-shirt turned around. Taehoon senior Jungkook still, huh? Taehoon concerned, everything okay? You are just standing there. Taehoon said, no, I mean, yes, everything is fine. Taehoon worried now, walking up to him and gently touched his forehead with the back of his hand. Taehoon, do you have a fever, senior? The soft touch made Jungkook frozen, his whole body tense. Jungkook thinking, oh no, this feels like electricity. He immediately stepped back, making Taehoon hand fall away. Taehoon heard inside but hiding it. Why did he move away so fast? Taehoon quickly, nervously, I'm okay, really. He gave his clothes and rushed into the bathroom, leaving Taehoon staring at the closed door shining. Taehoon thinking, why am I like this? He sat down again and slowly began organizing his things in the one side of him, one side left neatly for Jungkook. After that, Taehoon applied some light body lotion, then his usual night cream. He was very serious about skincare, no matter how awkward the day had been. Once done, he got into bed, choosing the side with the small lamp beside him. He couldn't sleep in the total darkness. Lamp helped him feel safe as he lay there, phone in hand, scrolling quickly. He noticed something. Almost everything from that trip was posting photos with their soulmate of the night. Let out a sunny and stared at the screen of his phone, then thinking sadly, everyone is already getting along with their soulmate partner. Look at them, hugging, laughing like they were made for each other. His pot grew vulgar and he scrolled, then thinking, and here I am. No normal conversation, no smile, just embarrassment and nervousness. I even made a fool out of myself in front of him. What a great start, Taehoon. Feeling annoying, he threw his phone to the other side of the bed without looking at it. Realized that Jungkook was already sitting there, adjusting the blanket and about to lie down. The phone lane stared into Jungkook's glare with a soft tone. Jungkook blinked. He picked up the phone and titled the screen to see what Taehoon had been looking at. The post full of cute soulmate moment. Then he looked over at Taehoon, who was now turned away, staring at the wall in frustration. Jungkook softly turned his so he felt left out too.